update. So, got the bed sitting on here. It's not actually mounted yet, it's just welded in. You see right here, it's welded frame rail to the bed floor. I gotta fill that in and all that, but it's pretty. It's not going anywhere. Gotta finish weld all this stuff, clean it up where I shortened it. Gotta cap this or extend this over this. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. You can see that it's tuck-in tire. These are 18x9s rear, 18x8s front, 245/45s, 235/45s. I did turnbuckles right there. These are some small ones that I'm going to replace with bigger ones. We pushed the fender out so I could roll this enough to where it doesn't rub just moving in and out of the garage right now. It probably will rub if I go down the road, which I'm about to do, but that's pretty much where we're at right now. This is full Crown Vic firewall floor. Again, if I haven't mentioned that before, I cut the bed at the front and just notched it out myself to make it kind of look like the, you know, the part that was here before. I'm gonna have to go through, put some Bondo on it and stuff and smooth it out, but there's no lines in the bed. So that was the goal, because I'm not gonna paint this. I'm not gonna put nice paint on it anytime soon. I may do like a Gulf blue. I'm not gonna do the orange and blue, but I may do like the Gulf blue, because the wheels are black. The window is gonna be probably 5%, and then the headlights that I've got for it are Harley Davidson headlights, and they're black. So I may do a satin blue Rust-Oleum paint on it, just to so I can do all the body work and clean up all the rust and stuff on it, and that way it's a solid color. I'm not a big fan of the green, although it is growing on me a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this or not for a while. Eventually I'll probably paint it. I can't really find the paint to match. It's actually this paint, well, not this, I don't know what's going on here, but this paint right here is actually hunter green paint that's faded really bad. That's the hunter green right there on the roll pan. And yeah, I need to fill all that in with Bondo and fix all that, weld it up some more, blah blah blah. That was just to keep it from rusting. It was getting nasty, so I just painted it just to see what the color looked like and to cover up all that rust. But I don't know. I know that this little trim on the fenders, I've only got, or I mean, I've got all of them except for this one. I don't know if you noticed a second ago, but the truck was in an accident, so there's no flare on this fender. So I don't know if I'm just gonna cut down the rest of this and this, the side trim, and just make it fit, and then just take the wheel arch moldings off and just try to match them as good as I can, or if I'm just gonna throw all of them on except for that one and just ride it like that. I don't know yet. I don't really like the seafoam showing through, the seafoam green showing through, so I need to cover it up with something, but I guess I'll figure that out at some point. But right now that's not really a huge issue. Getting everything hard mounted and making sure those back tires, really it's not the back tires, it's the rim I'm worried about. I mean, it's close in there. I mean, I did a cardboard test and I put a piece of cardboard in there and slid it all the way through, and it clears, and then jumped up and down on it to see if it popped the fenders out or anything, and it didn't. So I'm sure that once it gets in an angle, like, you know, going up into a driveway or something, and it twists the rear end, it's probably going to hit. But I'm just afraid it's going to hit like the lip, and these spokes are pretty flat, but I'm just afraid it's going to hit that and scratch it. So I don't know, I'm just going to have to trial and error that and see what happens. Oh, these tires are Achilles, by the way. Supposedly these are the same tires people use for drifting and stuff like that. I figured I'd try them because they're pretty cheap. I think I paid like 400 bucks for all 4 tires. Maybe even less than that. Now that I think about it, it might have been like 380. But that's where we're at. I think I'm going to end up welding the dash back in, because this is pretty sealed off. I don't know if I'm going to put a cover on that or not, because you can still get to the wiper motor and stuff with the dash in, reaching through the cluster. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, is just welding the dash back in so I don't have to worry about it. And then paint the inside and do a headliner, all that stuff. And, you know, clean all this out, put the other seats. I got a van. There's a van back there that's got some seats in it out of a Transit, like a 2020 Transit, and it's got a rubber floor in it, so I may try to take the rubber floor out of that and those seats and put them in here, and just toss this raggedy seat back in there because we're getting rid of that van anyway. And then start working on the air conditioning stuff. But that's just kind of an update. Like I said, it may end up satin blue. I may end up, I don't remember what the company's called, but there's a company that makes wings for these, for F100s, for the tailgate, and then I may make a chin spoiler for it, because I'm planning on probably autocrossing this thing. So, you know, it's I don't really think the downforce is going to matter, but I mean, it'll look the part. So I'm kind of going for that look for it, so we'll see. But anyways, if I have anything else to update you guys on, I will do so in the next week. I think I'm going to work on it again Tuesday. I don't know what I'll get done. Probably just me mainly working on the bed, and then maybe put the new grill in and the new headlights and stuff, and get that raggedy grill that's all bashed in out of there, and then start working on the inside. So I'm trying to get this thing on the road in the next 3 or 4 weeks so I can actually drive it around. But yeah, if I have anything else to tell you guys, I will let you know. Thanks.